Lolcats? DOD lolcats?
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, that'd be terrible.
That would be lol lions, wouldn't it? Or lol tigers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we did
I did a presentation on lolcats last year.
We had in language. We had a piece of language to talk about day. Sean did lolcats. It was a very serious explanation of like K-Fake spy and very
GTFO.
GTFO.
Was their escape statement?
Wait, I think I've heard of
What's this like 99 programming languages?
Yeah.
Oh, 99 bottles. There are 99 bottles of beer, but in thousands of programming languages.
Yeah. That's like, if you want to find out about funny languages.
Google. I think
it's 99. It's something like not related to language.
Yeah. If you Googled 99 bottles of beer, it's the first two.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, it's only 600 languages.
But yeah, so
many languages.
We all picked one from this. I picked white space. It was very fun.
DOD white space. Yeah,
it was so much. White space is cool.
Oh.
I see lol code, but not lol codes.
Yeah, lol code is what it is.
Lol code is, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and you basically write the same program.
But then there's leaks, so you know.
I think a friend of mine was like some
Any other questions about Go?
So its pros are that it's running currently really well.
Over the bridge, you have to learn all of these.
The code seems pretty clean.
The code is very clean. If you notice, there's no, like I said, there's no semicolons, so you don't have, and there's like things that would normally be like bracketed. I think it's this one that shows something. Yeah, right here. This would like that Chan part right there would normally in like angle brackets, and they don't do that in Go.
Okay.
And that disturbs some of us.
Yeah, it was really bugging Dr. White yesterday.
That looks like it.
I think it's worth noting that the compiler still does require semicolons, but if you format your code well, like adding new lines to the end of every line,
It puts
the
them
compiler goes in and puts the semicolons in for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is semicolon delimited, but
it does it
if you
automatically.
use new lines, it'll go back through the compiler will use.
Do they intend that, or they?
That was their intention, yeah.
Which means if you format it poorly and split expressions across lines, it may put a semicolon in where you don't intend
Yes,
it.
it actually did that to me earlier
So it
today.
forces programmers
You
to
can write very bad code with semicolons,
Yeah.
or decent code without it.
So it's rewarding people for making good code.
Yeah.
Essentially, yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Like I
Not
did
requiring it.
an if-else statement earlier on when I was writing it up. I put an enter after the after the curly bracket for the if statement, and then wrote else, and they were saying there was an unexpected semicolon before else, and so I had to have the else on the same line as the closing curly bracket to the if statement.
That's
Yeah, so I was like, man, what the heck? So it does, if you do put enters in, it will delimit it sometimes where you don't want it to. So it is good, I guess, to put it in semicolons if you want to.
The 99 bottles of beer actually uses channels.
It uses channels?
Yes.
Should I go over to the 99 bottles of beer?
Yeah.
Do they do a really effective use of it?
I think it's an interesting use. It confuses the devilment out of me.
I think
most of this channel stuff does.
Yeah. Oh, there's go and then there's go and then exclamation mark. What's the difference?
This is go without the exclamation mark.
Okay.
I think that the exclamation mark was the go with the exclamation
no, that's
mark
wrong
was
place.
before Google's go, and that guy actually got
That's
that.
99 hyphen bottles hyphen of beer.
Okay.
You know, and if you just Google 99 bottles of beer,
And those
first
beer,
hit.
there it is.
Oh, 1,436 variations.
Oh, okay.
Oh, crap, I bet it don't mind that.
Oh, yeah, but there's
And there's a G at the top.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like, oh man, I feel like a dummy.
Zombie.
I wouldn't be surprised if half of you were programming in Go in 20 years,
Okay.
or maybe 10.
It seems like it could easily become a very
Yeah, 20, who knows what you'll be using.
Java.
Yeah.
If you want to work on languages that were created and outdated before you were born and before you even saw a computer, then work for the government. If you want to work with languages like this, then go private sector.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're learning Ada in languages, and we use Ada on the base.
Well, the other thing is, too, that when you see a language where they say we're going to put the type after the variable name, Ada is enough to keep you from running screaming. You go, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw that, it was like, oh wow, this is just like Ada. It's like, it's
Sorry,
kind of
isn't it scary that you're doing that?
yeah, I was like, oh, this is kind of like a fusion language because I could see parts of like Pascal and like Perl. And then-
Actually, in Perl 6, I watched what they did, and I kept going, Ada, Ada. And they never said that because that's a bad word.
Ooh, they can strategic.
Yeah, a lot of people ran from Ada because it's extremely strongly typed language.
It was also, it would take you an hour to compile 15 lines when the compiler first came out. But, yeah.
Now it's just converted to C. And
So that's all I have for Go, unless you guys have any other things you guys want to see or whatever. Yeah, I hope you.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about graphics
and
yet for Go. That's kind of one thing I'd be interested in to see if they're.
if this group is interested in following up on Go, we got time next semester.
We have lots of time next semester.
Well, I mean, there's so like
We're
Go
going
is
to do
so,
some cool Android next
Yes.
semester, aren't we?
yes. Go is almost so big you could almost have like a course on Go. And I think probably in I'd say probably 5 years the CS class department will offer a Go course.
Oh, I mean, if compilers doesn't make, I might do it next semester, but I'd have to find 6 people.
There better be compilers
I
next
tried to
semester.
learn.
I'm not saying
I
I should
didn't
here.
know where to get it.
Hey, but if you stay in next year, you can take AI.
Of course.
But I
No,
have
the way
to
they just
say
say
an
it.
extra year.
Yeah, that's true.
The way they're, but the way they might do it is do, they will alternate to every, so it'll be like AI and next year, compilers.
It's like everything you sarcasm.
So we're not to that point yet.
Not there yet?
No, Dr. Kozart didn't read the form correctly.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds terrible.
I was gonna be like, that doesn't seem
No,
like
no,
a
no.
real.
He's looked at it and like, oh, okay. He's talking to the dean on Friday, so.
Yeah, that's what he said, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how the physics department does it because they're even smaller than we are.
They have engineering.
Keep them afloat. And they have a brand new building.
Yeah. Okay, so
Really
I.
that one.
Yeah. As so, Dr. White mentioned this. So next semester, this is because this is the last coaching meeting of this semester.
I was the last one to speak.
Are we going to party next week or not?
We can.
The department is going to be doing melting cookies during the day.
Yeah.
Yes. Milk and cookies.
Maybe we can do that. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to make a potluck.
Yeah.
I'm eating.
I would love to make a potluck after spending over an hour fetching food.
Yeah. How much would be nice? We
No
can do
one
that.
else wants
For-
this, dude.
We can,
next Wednesday?
Yeah, we can find like a nice video to watch. That way people don't have to prepare a thing during finals week.
Well, the Go philosophy video
Is it good?
is it
Or Tron.
Tron.
Tron. I
You heard Sean.
Happy building.
it would have nothing to do with fun, but yeah, we can watch Tron. Anyway, back to so next semester. This semester kind of jumped all over the place and tried to do a lot of different topics. Next semester, we were thinking it would be really nice is if as a group we came together and made like an Android app that we would eventually put on the market. So I'm just gonna kind of those other. We've had some ideas and then not had some ideas, so we don't have a specific idea in mind.
I have plenty of ideas
Yep.
for games if you'd like to discuss.
Okay. All right. But yeah, so if you have ideas for them, like Tim does, we'll try to find one that's doable, that can be split up into groups so that, you know, it's easy to kind of divide up the tasks, and just kind of have it where we're kind of working on, like something that's not where we have to work on it all the time to get it done by the end of the semester, but we can work on it a little bit as we go. Yeah. So just think of ideas like that. I'll find out from you. Might come up with a good thing there. But we really want to do that next semester. And if you have any ideas for next semester's events, let me or Dr. White know. I know one. I kind of want to do the Google Maps API. I don't know if you want to do that with me, Michael. But because we work on that with our software engineering project, so it'd be kind of cool to show that off.
We can get Tron on Netflix.
We can.
You can get both of them.
Both of them.
No, well, the other one's DVD only.
Oh, okay.
The original's DVD only.
Well, you watch Legacy.
I may or may
Legacy.
not own the original DVD.
I have the DVD, but it's at home.
My home is about 7 minutes.
Do you have it? Okay. We're watching the original.
War Games.
And if I don't have
War
it,
Games, is that-
It's not available.
It's
Oh.
available.
Colossus. War Games is
How do you spell
a
Colossus?
fantastic movie.
I know.
Has anyone here not seen War Games?
I'm not.
Okay. You guys need to watch War Games. It's got Ferris Bueller in it.
Okay, so
The Ferris
Well, it's like a week after he finished Ferris Bueller Day Off. He did.
yeah. The
It's
Ford and
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's not available for instant watching. But give me a second. I'm going to see if I can buy Tron.
Wait.
If we can buy Tron.
Yeah.
I got it like a year ago for like $10. So
Yeah.
Probably at Walmart.
Is War Games like the one where you like?
Well, there's
Okay.
like 50 different
Yeah, they're not
variations.
Hexagon.
Of Tron?
The original, yes. I can get it as Amazon Instant Video. The 2-disc special edition looks like something.
I have the 2-disc. It's not that great.
Special?
Well, but I'm saying there's not much else.
Oh, okay. The thing with the 2-disc is you have a bunch of people
You
that
might
work.
have it, you say.
Yeah. I mean, I know I have this at home.
Well, maybe we'll do it some week next semester.
I mean, yeah, because I can bring it up. It's just
There's the 5-disc combo.
Oh my god.
holy moly.
Is that for both of them?
No, that probably shows all the computer stuff. they
Yeah,
did.
the Blu-rays, 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, digital.
Oh my goodness.
Tron, and if you have, even if you've seen Tron, there are Easter eggs in there, which are very cool. There's about 3 or 4 of them that I know.
And I'm sorry, I've been paying attention to this instead of listening to you.
At least she's honest.
Yeah.
Did you talk about Google Docs?
No. You can,
Well, because last
Yeah.
week we had Alan who didn't know what a Google Doc was.
oh yeah. Yeah.
And
It's fine.
so we're talking about possibly early in the semester doing a Google Docs, and you can invite your favorite professors who don't know Google Docs.
Make your life a whole lot easier.
But, or you can invite, I'll just send a general invitation to CLA and try and get it out to engineering as well.
And teach them how to use Google Docs. Because one of the things is people used Google Docs when it first came out briefly, and it was very glitchy and people didn't like it. But nowadays, except for maybe like equation editing, I would say it's very comparable. It's exactly the same as, if not better than OpenOffice. I consider it comparable to Microsoft Word and all that. But and you can access it anywhere, and it's free. So
Export directly